Bille. On a side note, I've just reading. In fact, since there's an audio edition, somebody was reading it for me. The Economist, the audio edition, they were mentioning the fact that in the Baltic states they will change the frequency of their electricity grid. Because it used to be, it still is, as part of the legacy of the Soviet Empire, in connection with Moscow, so that Moscow can, I don't know, if really it's that easy, press a button and leave them without electricity for a week. But that's the idea I was getting. So they don't want to have that scenario possible anymore. So they're changing the frequency to this other side of Europe, of the world. And this is a Baltic film, Lithuanian, if I'm not mistaken, and a compelling story. I am to understand, we have to understand at the end that the little girl we see in the movie is the adult, or will be the adult. This is the 1920s, 30s. That will be nominated for the Nobel Prize for Literature later. And she is a charming little girl. That's so rare these days around here. There's a gang patrolling the streets again last night at 4, something about past 4. They were roaming around, and the dogs of other idiots. Some idiots have mad kids, others have mad dogs. Were barking like mad. It was. And then I've finished yesterday, the day before yesterday, Nip the Buds. The day before yesterday, Nip the Buds, Shoot the Kids. I was thinking, what a wonderful title. What an idea. Shoot the kids. That is. What do you do if Hitler is around as a child? What do you do if you have Hitlers all around as children? I don't know. Suffer. That's all we can do. No, I was just enjoying my status as an individual with this outlet to vent off issues, and with such a little audience, as in analyza matematica, mathematical analysis, as in when the limit when x tends to 0, x being our audience. So given that it's close to near 0, we can enjoy and say whatever the fuck we want. So yeah, there were difficult times. There's some scenes that somebody crying. I don't know if your mic is loud enough. So that's why I'm confused, assaulted by all kinds of vicissitudes. They have a family of Germans they want to expel, and nationalism then, now too. And the protagonist, the little girl, is not just wondering why, but she's against it. She's so tiny, but she gets more than her family. No, they need to go. They need to go. Why? Well, because the place is so small. We don't have enough space in this land for things like that. Like now. Then they also, that's a not I don't know if cruelty yet, but a meanness, selfishness, barbarity for some of them that is so strange. Um, there is another instance when they come with flowers and meet this farmer, this woman. Oh, you've been trespassing. Oh, you mean it was your land? And but they've done nothing. They just passed by and they collected some flowers, something like that. No, it's not my land, but anyway. And just because they picked up some flowers, you trample. They've been passing through a what is it? Pasture or something. So the atmosphere is quite often depressing, hard times. But then the presence of the little girl playing once in a while, the imagery is quite interesting, and all in all, it makes for a good film. If I was going to say very difficult to get, but then if it's on our HBO, I mean it was on Cinemax or something, then it should be available everywhere, because now there's also HBO Go, so you can, I mean, you can see anything you want, including a film from the Baltics.